Okay, I'm going to show you a little secret. When I learned this, it blew my mind, okay? Now, when we started working on open chords, C, A minor, and in particular F. And if you don't remember what an F chord is, real F is 3rd fret, and that's the note F. There's 2nd fret on the 3rd string, that's an A. And then we bar the 2 fingers for C and F down here. Now that you know what a bar chord is, I want you to watch carefully. And this F that we learned is really just the bottom of your F bar chord. Okay, so once again, F, A, C, and F. Okay, here we go. All right, it's got all the same notes in it. It's got an F, it's got an A, it's got a C, and it's got an F. But now we've added the 2 lower notes on the bottom, C and low F. Okay, so if I was to play a little Beatles song, I'm not going to mention the name because of copyright issues, but I might do something like this. C, G, A minor, and F. C, G, F, C. All right, so I hope that helps. When I learned that, it blew my mind, and it helped me make a really important connection between those 2 chords. All right, there you go. Okay, so we've talked about minor chords on the 5th string, so B minor. We've talked about major chords with the root on the low E string, F sharp, F, okay? A really common bar chord as well too is the minor version of a bar chord that starts on the 6th string, okay? So I will ask you to do the same thing that we did before. Here's E minor, the E minor that you know. Fingers 1 and 2. And what we're going to do is once again refinger that chord, but this time we're going to use fingers 3 and 4 to play that. Your 2nd finger won't touch the neck. And then you're going to use your 1st finger. Once again, you're going to put it on the nut of the guitar. And that is our minor shape, because once again, E minor, now we're just using our finger as a capo, and we're doing a minor shape anywhere we want on the neck. So here's G minor. I'm going to go from E. Okay, there's F, there's F sharp, and there's G. And I'm going to do my E minor shape on fret 5, like so. Okay, I can move that up to A. There's A, and then once again, using our minor shape. Okay, so notice that the notes in an open A minor are identical, the exact same notes, except that we get one higher one when we do a bar chord. Okay, so I'll give you an example of how you could use a minor chord. How about a little reggae? C minor, D minor, G minor, C minor, D minor. Okay, so once again, G minor shape. It's really important. It's very, very commonly used. If you look up on Google Images and you look up pictures of bar chords, you should be able to find any bar chord that you need to learn any song. Okay, there you go. Okay, so now that we know B minor and we know an F sharp bar chord, I want to teach you how to play major bar chords with the root on the A string. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with an A major. Okay, and once again, we're going to refinger that. We're going to go fingers 2, 3, and 4. We're going to play the same notes. And once again, we're going to put our finger behind on the nut. And that is our major bar chord shape with the root on the A string. So here's A sharp, B, this is a common chord, very common, C. Okay, and then you can play a D. Now, when I get up to a D, notice that my fingers are really tight together. So the other way that you can play a major bar chord with the root on the A string is that you can take your third finger and you can bar that and play all the three notes that you were playing, but with your third finger. Okay, so I could do a B instead of this way. I could do a B like this if I wanted. And this is what most rock guitar players do. Right? Instead of this. This is more of a classical approach. All right. So that's our shape. And notice that it starts here on the fifth string, not down here on the fifth. And we can take that shape anywhere we want. Okay? Major bar chords with the root on the fifth string.